Aquarius, if you have felt like the last few months were just a warm-up, take a deep breath, because the second half of 2026 is where the real story begins. From July all the way through December, the sky is rearranging the most important rooms of your life: your relationships, your money, and your career. This is not a quiet stretch of the calendar. This is a 6-month turning point. Here's the theme in one sentence. You are being asked to balance your fierce independence with something you don't always find easy: deep, honest collaboration. The heavy focus on Leo, Virgo, and Scorpio energy means partnerships get louder, shared finances get more serious, and your professional life climbs toward a genuine peak. The first half of this window, July through September, is about recalculating your relationships and your resources. The second half, October through December, is about stepping into authority, expanding your circle, and finally turning inward to integrate everything you've learned. So if you're an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising, stay with me. This forecast is going to map the whole road ahead: the opportunities, the challenges, the exact dates, and the practical moves that make the difference. Before we get into the transits, let me tell you exactly how you can use this. Here at Astro Forecast, we don't just read the sky in general. We read your sky. If anything in this forecast makes you sit up and think, okay, but what does this mean for me specifically, that's where a personal reading comes in. We offer a full menu of one-on-one sessions: birth chart reading, year-ahead forecast, monthly forecast, and transit reading for people who want the big picture and the timing. For matters of the heart, we have relationship compatibility, soulmate reading, marriage timing, dating pattern analysis, and breakup recovery guidance. For the ambitious among you, there's career reading, business astrology, life purpose reading, money and wealth reading, and solar return reading. And if you just have one burning question, our question-based personal guidance is made exactly for that. Booking is simple. The WhatsApp chat link is right there in the description box. Send us a message, tell us your birth details, and we'll take it from there. Now, let's get back to the stars. Let me explain what's actually happening overhead, because once you understand the mechanics, the advice makes a lot more sense. This 6-month block features fast-moving personal planets: the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, sweeping through several signs one after another. For you, Aquarius, that movement shifts your focus in a very deliberate sequence. First, to your relationship axis in Leo, then to your transformation and shared resources zone in Virgo, then to your growth and long-term vision area in Libra, and finally to your public, career-defining sector in Scorpio. Here's what each planet is doing in that story. The Sun is your core identity and where your attention naturally goes. Mercury governs how you think, talk, negotiate, and plan. Venus rules love, values, harmony, and money. And Mars is your engine drive, ambition, and when it's frustrated, tension. And the signs matter too. Leo puts a dramatic spotlight on your partnerships. Virgo demands meticulous attention to shared money and your daily well-being. Libra wants fairness and a bigger vision. Scorpio is intense, private, and focused on your career legacy. Sagittarius widens your social world, and Capricorn pulls you inward for reflection and closure as the year ends. Why does this matter so much? Because this is a foundational restructuring era. The external relationships in your life are going to mirror your inner psychological growth. What you sort out with others is really what you're sorting out inside yourself. Career and work. This is arguably the headline of your entire forecast. Mid to late autumn brings a powerful professional peak as Venus, Mercury, and the Sun all illuminate your career sector in Scorpio. This is your window for promotions, recognition, and being seen by the people who matter. But let's be honest about the challenges too. When Mars enters Cancer on August 11th, your daily work environment can get friction-heavy. Think micromanagement, heavy operational workloads, and that nagging feeling of being buried in small tasks. Then Venus in Libra in early August helps smooth things over, fostering diplomatic alliances with mentors and senior allies. And when Mars moves into Leo on September 28th, be careful of ego clashes with business partners or competitors. Not every battle is worth fighting. Your leadership capacity genuinely grows in October and November. This is the time to lead with strategy and emotional intelligence, not just force. If you've been dreaming of a career transition or launching your own venture, the Scorpio transits in October give you excellent cosmic backing. And any partnerships you form, they get assessed and restructured in July and August, which sets you up for tighter, more profitable agreements by late autumn. Money and finances. Your financial focus this period is not so much about your own paycheck, it's about shared resources. Thanks to the prolonged Virgo energy in your 8th house through July and August, gains come through investments, joint accounts, passive income, and collaborative funding. Watch your expenses though. Mars in Cancer in August and Mars in Virgo from November 25 can trigger unexpected costs, health routines, home repairs, or settling old debts. The upside is that August and September are ideal for analytical work, financial audits, tax planning, and reviewing long-term investments. If any major financial agreement lands on your desk, read the fine print carefully in late August, when Mercury joins the Sun in Virgo. And by late December, as things shift into Capricorn, it's time for conservative budgeting and building an emergency cushion. Love and relationships. Singles, this is your season to be seen. The Sun and Mercury moving through Leo in July and August light up your relationship sector, sparking passionate, highly visible romantic prospects. Just one caution. When Mars enters Leo on September 28, don't rush into a commitment on pure impulse. Let it prove itself. Couples, your work is deeper. As Venus and the Sun transit Virgo, you're invited into some real bonding, which means having the uncomfortable but necessary conversations about shared money and emotional vulnerability. Domestically, minor frictions over routines and lifestyle peak in August, so patience is your best tool. And your friendships? They expand beautifully in late November and December as the Sun and Mercury enter Sagittarius, bringing supportive, like-minded people into your world. Family. The emotional atmosphere at home shifts over these 6 months. Dynamic and chatty in midsummer, then increasingly private and protective by late autumn. August especially raises your daily responsibilities, pushing you to draw a cleaner line between domestic chores and professional duties. Old family patterns get a healing light when Venus moves through your deep transformational zones in September and December. And if you've been thinking about moving or investing in property, late September and October offer supportive energy for changing your living arrangements. Health and energy. Here's your honest health memo. The intense Scorpio and Virgo transits can lead to overthinking, anxiety, and burnout if you don't decompress on purpose. Physically, Mars in Cancer from August 11 drains your stamina through constant daily friction, so pacing yourself is not optional, it's essential. High career demands in October can show up as physical tension in the body, and December's Capricorn transits are a clear biological signal to retreat, rest, and recharge. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, and nervous system regulation, especially during the heavy Virgo stretch in August. Personal growth. Your confidence peaks as you navigate the intense relationship dynamics of late summer, and then claim your professional authority in autumn. The year closes with a deep subconscious purge, helping you release old fears around vulnerability and codependency. Your intuition runs high during the Scorpio transits in October and December. You'll read between the lines in both business and personal dealings. Spiritually, you're drawn toward shadow work and understanding cosmic timing. Aim your manifestation at professional sovereignty in October and financial independence in August. And the life lesson underneath it all? True independence isn't isolation. It's choosing your commitments with clarity and self-respect. Your biggest opportunities. Let me boil it down to 3 golden windows. First, professional elevation. The consecutive Scorpio transits are a prime cosmic window to step into the spotlight, claim an authoritative role, or earn real industry recognition. Don't shrink here. Second, financial restructuring. The concentration of planets in your 8th house gives you the analytical focus to eliminate debt, optimize investments, and secure collaborative funding. This is how you build stability that lasts. Third, relational clarity. Clean transits through your partnership sector strip away the ambiguity. You'll see exactly who is truly aligned with your long-term evolution and who isn't. Your biggest challenges. Now the honest part. Your main challenge is workplace friction and burnout. Mars transiting Cancer and then Virgo can create hypercritical environments, power struggles with colleagues, and pure physical exhaustion from an overloaded task list. Why does this happen? Because the universe is forcing you to refine your boundaries, delegate, and stop tying your entire self-worth to constant productivity. How do you handle it? Put a strict line between work hours and rest hours. Communicate diplomatically, and refuse to get pulled into ego-driven conflict. Your peace is worth more than the last word. Important timing. Here are the dates to circle. Your strongest days are October 23 to October 25, when the Sun enters Scorpio and Venus maximizes its career influence, a peak period for public success. Early July is your quiet preparation phase. Use it to audit your lifestyle and relationships before the energy accelerates. Mark these exact transit days as energetic tipping points. July 22nd, Sun in Leo. August 11th, Mars in Cancer, and September 28th, Mars in Leo. The final days of August ask you to integrate the financial details discussed during the Mercury-Virgo alignment. And the external volume starts fading in late December as the Sun and Mercury shift into Capricorn and steer you toward deep internal reflection. Lucky guidance. A little cosmic toolkit for the road. Your lucky color is deep crimson, matching those transformative Scorpio career transits and projecting authority. Your lucky number is 8, echoing that powerful 8th house financial focus. Your lucky day is Tuesday, ruled by Mars, giving you the drive to conquer heavy workloads. Your lucky crystal is black tourmaline for grounding and protection against workplace stress. Your lucky element is water, aligning with the emotional intelligence you'll need. And your lucky direction is north, symbolizing your career peak and long-term achievement. Here's your power affirmation for the next 6 months. I step into my professional power with absolute confidence while maintaining healthy boundaries that protect my peace. It captures both the Scorpio ambition and the Virgo self-care you'll be balancing. What to do? 5 practical moves. 1. Initiate transparent financial audits. Review joint accounts, taxes, and investments, because the Virgo transits reward material clarity. 2. Have honest relationship conversations during the Leo transits about long-term commitment and mutual expectations. 3. Pitch your high-level career projects in October when Scorpio maximizes your visibility. 4. Establish a rigid wellness routine in August to counteract the draining effect of Mars in Cancer. 5. Network strategically during the late November Sagittarius transits. Pitch your ideas to influential groups. What not to do. And 4 things to avoid. Do not micromanage your colleagues in August. Mars in Cancer can twist your drive into passive-aggressive behavior. Do not ignore legal or financial fine print in late August. Get professional advice before signing anything joint. Do not engage in public ego battles during the Mars in Leo transit in late September. Protect your reputation. And do not suppress your emotional vulnerability. Your closest partnerships need raw presence, not a detached, over-intellectual front. Astrology remedies. If you like to work with ritual, here are 5 aligned practices. First, 8th house decluttering. Clear out old paperwork and stagnant items tied to past relationships to make room for fresh financial energy. Second, solar plexus meditation during the Leo transits, using breathwork to stabilize your confidence without slipping into ego. Third, a Scorpio candle ritual. Burn a dark red or black candle during the October transit while visualizing your career goals. Fourth, a daily written gratitude practice during the Virgo transits, 3 structural wins a day to anchor you in abundance. And 5th, a water cleansing ritual, Epsom salt baths during the Mars and Cancer transit to wash away workplace stress. Aquarius, the next 6 months are a profound evolutionary bridge for your relationships and your career milestones. Trust the process of refinement, claim your authority, and stay grounded through every shift. And remember, if you want this forecast personalized to your exact birth chart, the team at Astro Forecast is one message away. The WhatsApp chat link is in the description box, and we'd love to guide you through your specific timing. If this strategic breakdown resonated with you, do 3 quick things. Hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss a forecast. Until next time, stay cosmic, Aquarius.